Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed by the constant rush of life? At 55, 75 years old, it's easy to feel like you're chasing happiness, but never quite finding it. The pressure to keep up, buying more, doing more, leaves you exhausted and unfulfilled. But here's the truth. You don't need all that. Slowing down, focusing on what truly matters, your health, relationships, and peace, can bring real happiness. In today's video, I'll show you how to simplify your life, let go of the stress, and find the joy you have been missing. Stay with me, and let's make this change together. Number 1, slowing down brings peace and clarity. Have you ever felt like life is just moving too fast? Like you're constantly running from one thing to the next, always busy, and never really taking a moment to breathe? Well, what if I told you that slowing down could actually boost your happiness? It's true. When we slow down, we reduce stress and improve our mental health, which means we can live a more peaceful, joyful life. Let me share a story with you about a man named Jack. Jack is 65 years old, and for most of his life, he was always in a rush. He worked long hours, never seemed to have time to relax, and constantly felt like there wasn't enough time in the day. But everything changed when Jack started slowing down. He began to focus on the present moment, taking time each day to relax and really enjoy life. As he did this, he noticed that he was less stressed, happier, and his mind was clearer. Jack started enjoying small moments that he once rushed through, like sitting on the porch with his coffee in the morning or watching the sun set in the evening. Now, if you want to experience some of these benefits, you can start with a simple practice, a 10-minute mindfulness session every day. You could try meditation or even just deep breathing. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. In just 10 minutes, you'll feel calmer and more centered. It's a small step, but it can make a huge difference. Try it out and see how it feels. Now, let's talk about another way slowing down can improve your life: relationships. When we're always rushing around, we tend to neglect the people we care about most. We miss the chance to connect deeply with our family and friends. Slowing down, though, can allow for more quality time with loved ones. Imagine this. One person is constantly busy, always checking their phone, working late, and saying, "I'll catch up with you later." But the other person makes time to sit down for a family dinner or take a long walk together in the evening. That second person is making the most of life's simple joys, and the relationships they build are stronger and more meaningful. If you'd like to bring more connection into your life, try setting aside specific days just for family or me time. It could be a family movie night, a weekly dinner where everyone sits down together, or even just a walk in the park by yourself to unwind. These simple moments can help you reconnect and deepen your relationships. Slowing down isn't about doing less, it's about doing more of what matters. And that can make all the difference in your happiness. So take a deep breath, slow down, and start noticing the little things that bring you joy. Number 2, spending less creates space for joy. Have you ever thought about how spending less could actually make your life richer? It might sound surprising, but reducing your expenses doesn't mean giving up everything. In fact, it's about making space for the things that truly bring you joy and happiness. Take Nancy, for example. Nancy was overwhelmed by the clutter and expenses that came with a large house. She decided to downsize, cutting back on unnecessary purchases. Instead of spending money on things that didn't matter, she found happiness in simple, meaningful experiences. She started gardening, enjoying hobbies she'd forgotten about, and even exploring local travel spots. These changes brought her a sense of fulfillment and peace. Nancy realized that less truly is more. If you're looking to simplify your life too, why not start by reducing one unnecessary expense each month? Maybe eat out less or limit shopping trips. By cutting back on small things, you can make room for more meaningful activities that bring you joy. Now let's talk about financial freedom. You might think that cutting back on spending means giving up your comforts, but in reality, it can help you save more and reduce stress. By being mindful of where your money goes, you can free up more for the things that really matter to you. Take George, a 70-year-old retiree. George used to buy a lot of luxury items, thinking they would improve his life. But once he started focusing on budgeting for essential needs and cutting out the things that didn't really add to his happiness, he noticed a huge change. His financial situation improved, and most importantly, he felt less stressed. George realized that by simplifying his expenses, he was actually living a fuller, more peaceful life. A simple way to start is by tracking your spending for a month. Look at where your money is going and see if there are areas where you can cut back. Maybe you don't need that extra coffee every day, or you could save by cooking at home more often. Once you know where you can save, you can use that extra money for experiences that truly enrich your life. Living with less isn't about sacrifice. It's about making room for what really matters. By simplifying your spending, you can create more space for joy, peace, and financial freedom. Wouldn't that be a nice change? Try it out and see how it feels. Number 3, true joy comes from life, not things. Happiness doesn't always come from buying new things. In fact, some of the best joys in life come from simple, everyday activities. Think about a walk in the park, enjoying a warm cup of tea, or diving into a good book. These are small moments that can fill us with peace and contentment. It's not about spending money, it's about finding joy in the little things. Take Laura, for example. She found true happiness not through shopping or big purchases, but by volunteering at the local community center, spending more time in her garden and getting to know her neighbors. These simple activities brought her a deep sense of fulfillment. They didn't cost anything, yet they gave her more joy than any new item could. You can try this too. There are often free activities available right in your own neighborhood. Look for hiking trails, community events, or even local parks where you can enjoy nature. These are wonderful ways to feel happier without having to spend a dime. It's a great way to relax, enjoy life, and connect with others. Now let's talk about something that can help bring even more peace into your life. Minimalism. Minimalism means simplifying your space in your life. It's about clearing out physical and mental clutter. When we let go of things we don't need, we often find more room for happiness. With fewer distractions, we can enjoy what truly matters. Peter, for example, made a big change in his life by adopting a minimalist lifestyle. He started by reducing the amount of stuff in his home. Slowly, he got rid of things he didn't really need. This gave him more time to focus on his hobbies, like painting and spending quality time with his family. By getting rid of clutter, he felt more at peace and had more room for the things that really brought him joy. You don't have to make big changes all at once. Start small. Maybe choose one area of your home, like your closet or living room, and begin decluttering. You'll be amazed at how much more peaceful and organized your space feels. This simple step can lead to a more content-focused and happy life. Remember, happiness is not found in things, but in experiences and connections. Whether it's a quiet walk, a decluttered home, or spending time with loved ones, these are the things that truly bring us joy. Take time to explore these simple joys, and you'll see how much richer life can be. Number 4, small healthy habits change everything. Have you ever thought about how your habits today can affect your happiness in the future? It's never too late to focus on your health, and in your 50s, 60s, and 70s, making small changes can really improve how you feel. Let's dive into how taking care of your body and mind can help you live a happier, more energetic life. First, let's talk about your physical health. When you eat nutritious foods and stay active, you can feel better in so many ways. Your energy levels go up, and you may even notice that your mood improves. It's all connected. Take Henry, for example. He's 68 and used to feel tired and stiff, especially in the mornings. But a few months ago, he decided to start stretching every day and take short walks around the block. At first, it felt like a challenge, but Henry stuck with it. Now his mobility has improved and he feels more energized and happier. He says he feels like he's got a whole new lease on life. So if you're thinking about getting started, why not try something simple like walking or even a gentle yoga session? Just 20 minutes a day can make a huge difference over time. Now let's talk about mental health. Your mind needs just as much care as your body. In fact, slowing down and taking time for your mental well-being can really help reduce anxiety and depression. Think about Susan, who started journaling and practicing mindfulness a few years ago. She says that taking a few minutes each morning to write in her gratitude journal has completely changed how she feels. Writing down 3 things she's thankful for every day helps her feel more centered and peaceful. Susan finds it's a simple practice that brings her mental clarity and calmness. If you're curious about trying this, you don't need anything fancy. A notebook or even a piece of paper will do. Just jot down 3 things you're grateful for each day and notice how it starts to shift your mindset. It doesn't have to be big things. Sometimes it's the little things that matter most. Remember, building healthy habits isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Even small steps like stretching, walking, or writing a few words can lead to big improvements in how you feel. So why not give it a try? See how these simple habits can help you live a healthier, happier life and share your experience with others. Number 5, connection fills life with meaning. Do you have someone you can talk to, share memories with, or just enjoy a good laugh? Social connections are key to living a long, happy life. Research shows that people who stay connected to family and friends tend to be healthier and live longer. But it's not just about having people around you, it's about quality connections. Strong social bonds can lower stress, improve mood, and even boost your immune system. These connections provide a sense of belonging, which is so important, especially as we get older. Let me give you an example. Think of 2 people, one who is isolated and spends most of their time alone. They might feel lonely, disconnected, or even down. Now imagine someone else who stays in touch with their family and friends, making time for phone calls or weekly get-togethers. They are more likely to feel supported, loved, and mentally sharp. Which person do you think is more likely to be happier and live longer? It's the person who stays connected. Here's a simple tip. Try scheduling a weekly phone call or meet up with a friend or family member. It doesn't have to be anything big. Just a chat or a short visit can make all the difference. You'll feel more connected, and it's a great way to lift your spirits. Now let's talk about something else that brings a lot of joy. Volunteering. Giving back to the community doesn't just help others, it can also bring a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose. Many people find that when they focus on helping others, they feel happier and more content with their own lives. Take Maria, for example. She started volunteering at a local animal shelter a few years ago. At first, she just wanted to do something with her free time, but soon she realized how much joy it brought her. Spending time with the animals and helping them find homes gave her a sense of purpose she hadn't expected. It didn't just make her feel good, it made her feel like she was part of something bigger. If you're looking for a way to add more meaning to your life, why not explore some local volunteer opportunities? There are so many ways to help. Whether it's serving at a food bank, mentoring younger generations, or even helping out at a community center, volunteering can bring you joy, and the people you help will be grateful too. So to wrap it up, remember that staying connected to others and giving back to your community are powerful ways to find joy and fulfillment. Make time for those relationships, whether through a regular call or by volunteering. Both are simple, but they can have a big impact on your happiness and overall well-being. We've talked a lot today about slowing down, spending less, and focusing on the simple joys in life. These changes can improve your health, strengthen your relationships, and bring you more meaningful experiences. When we stop chasing after more and instead enjoy the little things, life can feel fuller and more peaceful. The best part is you don't have to wait. These small changes can lead to big shifts, and you can start making them today. It doesn't take huge steps, just small, simple actions that help you slow down and input what really matters. If this video has resonated with you, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit from hearing this message. Also, leave a comment below and tell us one small change you're going to make today to live a simpler, happier life. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and always remember, happiness isn't found in spending more. It's found in living more. No matter your age, it's never too late to create a life filled with joy, peace, and purpose. You've got this.